Today, I'm going to show you guys some of the best watches in $5,000 increments or pretty close to it. And I'm going to start from 5 and I'm going to go all the way up to around $50,000. So the first one we have is a Breitling Navitimer. So remember, these are items that I do have in stock. So there are other ones that are available. So I don't want any people going nuts in the comments saying this one's a lot better. These are items we do have in stock and we're gonna work with what we have. So right here is a Breitling Navitimer World. This is brand new. It's gonna be about $5,500, but pre-owned, they do range anywhere in that $4,000 to $4,500 range. This, even growing up in the watch industry, was one of my favorite watches. This is gonna sit at a 46mm case size, so it's gonna be a little bit larger, but it's not gonna wear that big. The reason why is because there is no bezel on the watch. It goes straight from the crystal to the side of it. You're gonna have that rigid side bezel right over here. You are gonna have a built-in chronograph to the watch, so we'll have a stopwatch. It's gonna have a beautiful crocodile strap. This is gonna be on a deployment buckle. It does come on a stainless steel pilot bracelet as well. There's a few different variations to the piece. Now they do have Navitimers in smaller versions too, and they've recently come out in two-tones, solid golds, but this one right here, I'm gonna pick it for that $5,000 to $6,000 range. Now, there are great watches in between that range too. So I wanted to show you both of these Cartier Santoses. This is gonna be the large. These are both brand new, box and papers. This is gonna be a blue dial. This is gonna be the white dial. They're great pieces. They both come in straps. The blue one will come with a dark blue strap. The white one will come with a brown strap. Comes with the deployment. The whole setup, very, very easy to use. These ones, we're gonna be pricing them at $7,300 each. Now, for the $9,000 to $10,000 range, no brainer. This is gonna be the Rolex Submariner pre-ceramic. Now, I always say this and I've said it in multiple videos. The pre-ceramic Rolex, for the money, is a great timepiece. You're gonna have a beautiful black aluminum bezel, black dial, stainless steel casing. It's gonna be a little bit older, so it's gonna have the holes. Gorgeous Oyster bracelet. You're gonna have the buckle right over here. It's gonna be a little bit older, so the bracelet is gonna be hollow, but for the money, for the price, you really can't go wrong with it. And if you're interested in this price range, check out the other video I did. I did the top 10 Rolexes for under $10,000. Now, for that 13 to 15K range, we got right here is a Rolex Sea Dweller. This is gonna sit at a 43mm case size. This is gonna be one of the newer versions. They came out with it, I believe 4 or 5 years ago. So first they came out with the Deep Sea and the Sea Dweller, right? So it was a 44mm case size, really thick casing. Was a little bit larger for some people, but some people thought the Submariner and the 40mm and the GMTs were too small. So Rolex really listened to their clients and they came out with this. The 43mm case size, red writing Sea Dweller, and they made thinner casing. It is probably about half the casing of the Deep Sea. Great looking watch, sits really well on the wrist. You know what, I'll try it on just so you can see it. I mean, check that out. Look at how well it sits on the wrist. Perfect wrist diameter, perfect thickness on it. With the gas escape valve right there. If you find yourself in a situation where you're diving, don't trip, your crystal will not pop off. All right, now for the 18 to 20K range, I got is a Rolex Sky Dweller. This is one of my favorite Rolexes for movement wise, right? The watch will give you the month, the date, and it's a dual time zone, and obviously it gives you the regular time, and it's all based on the bezel. Rolex did a really good job because they made the watch oversized, but they didn't make it too large. You're gonna have a beautiful casing right over here, gorgeous 18 karat yellow gold bezel, two-tone bracelet coming down. This watch does come in a few different variations, right? It comes in all stainless steel in a white dial, black dial, blue dial, and those are separate price ranges. In the two-tone, it comes in a white, black, and champagne dial, and it also comes with a Jubilee bracelet. For the money, in my opinion, this is one Rolex that's actually worth it. It's not gonna be like those Batmans and the Starbucks where it sells for double retail on the Daytonas. This actually, the movement backs the price. So if you want something where you feel like you really got value for your money, the Sky Dweller is a great pick. And this one's gonna be in that 18 to 20K range. Now, in that 22 to 25K range, I picked the JLC. So this is gonna be a master calendar. It's gonna sit at a 40mm case size. Me personally, I think they did a great job on this watch. The way it sits on the wrist, it's almost like oversized. Even though it's a 40mm, the watch does not wear small. And they did a thick casing on it as well. So if you want a dress watch, you don't want it to be like one of those really thin ones, this is a great option for you. Now it's gonna give you the month, the date, calendar wheel on the outside, and it has a moon face. This is brand new. The retail is about $27,000. We're selling it here for $21,500 because we do have it in stock. We got a good deal on it, so we can pass that good deal on. But if it was something where I had to specially order it, it will cost you in that $24K range. This is a great watch. You want a dressy piece, this is it right here. Now, in that 28 to 30 range, I picked one of my favorite APs because I love the coloring. I actually had one of these as a personal watch before a customer ripped it off my wrist and bought it. This is gonna be the AP Royal Oak Offshore 42mm case size, AKA the Ghost. This is gonna be a full gray ceramic bezel, gray dial, lighter on the inner bezel right over here. You're gonna have a full titanium casing, beautiful gray strap. This is an Aura strap. I do need to order the original one. I don't have it yet, and it's gonna come on a titanium tang buckle right over here. This one, we're gonna be selling it at $28,500. It is box and papers, fully complete, great timepiece, very comfortable wear. I love it. Now, in that 35 to 37, 38K range, I picked another Sky Dweller, but this is gonna be the full 18 karat yellow gold Oyster Flex edition. This is gonna be the white dial. It also comes in a black and also comes in a champagne dial. In this combination, they do make it in rose gold as well. Now you're gonna have their Oyster Flex strap. Rolex has a patent on this actually because of how strong it is with titanium grade on the inside. You're gonna have a beautiful yellow gold deployment buckle. Great piece. This is box papers, fully complete. This one's 2022. This one's gonna be a little bit above that 35K. This one's gonna be $37,000, but it's a great piece for the money. Now, in that 40, 42, 43 range, depending if it's new, used, box, no papers, is going to be your signature. What Rolex is very, very well known for is the DayDate, aka presidential. So this is going to be the Rolex DayDate 40 with the motif dial. You're going to have your day function over here. You're going to have the date function over there. Really good thickness over here. You're going to have the presidential bracelet right over there. This is going to be the newer 40mm. So when Rolex first came out with this, they did make it in the 41mm. Then they discontinued the 41 and they went to 40. When they did that, everybody went absolutely wild. They said, what the hell are they thinking? They made it smaller, the 41's so much better, but now everyone likes the 40, including myself. A lot of people do like the 41 as well. I shouldn't say that. The 41 is highly collectible. A lot of people like it. I personally just like the sleekness of the 40mm. Now, in that 43, 45, 46K range, I picked the Paul Newman Daytona Oyster Flex. The Paul Newman has been one of the historic figures to Rolexes, right? Especially to the Daytona. This is gonna be the Oyster Flex edition, right? So you're gonna have the black on the outside, yellow subdials, beautiful black ceramic bezel, 18 karat yellow gold casing, and again, their Oyster Flex strap on a deployment buckle. So this is a 2022, brand new. This one, we're gonna be pricing it at $45,000. Now, the 50K. So this is gonna be AP Royal Oak 41mm. This is going to be the 15500 edition, right? It's not going to be the 50th anniversary, and it's not going to be the newer 15510 reference number. It is going to be the see-through case back. You're going to have a beautiful Royal Oak bracelet over here. Now this is going to be the blue dial. It's going to be the most expensive one, right? This one we're going to be pricing at $50,000. It's full box papers, complete. The gray dial in this version comes to be in the mid 40s, like in that 45, 46, 47 range. The white dial is a little bit less. It's gonna be in that 42, 43 range. So this is a great watch. Love the piece. I mean, anytime you see that Royal Oak bracelet right there, I mean, that screams money. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed the video of my price ranges in that 5 to 50K range. Comment down below which ones you guys would add to this collection in those ranges. And like always, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.